Hello everyone, welcome to Isomers TV. I'm your host, Manuela Marcagiani. This is Patricia.
Patricia Frenza.
Patricia Frenza.
Registered practical nurse.
And we today are going to talk about after sun essentials. So what happens with the sun and the UV on our skin, right? The sun actually damages our skin a lot. So when you're going out and you're getting a suntan or you get a sunburn and you really aren't addressing what's happening to your skin, one of the fastest ways to age your skin or to have hyperpigmentation issues with your skin or complications with your skin literally is being exposed to the sun and then not taking the right steps to protect your skin. So we're going to talk about
to protect and correct, right?
Protect
Because
and correct.
we want to protect it, but if the damage is there, we have essentials that will help to correct it afterwards.
Right. So what we want to talk about is that our focus is on after sun care. We're going to highlight 2 products, but there are 7 products that will have a 20% off coupon.
Yes.
That you'll be able to get 20% off these 7 products with regards for after sun care. And we just think that they're very timely.
And these are all indicated for all skin types. So, from even your younger kids, maybe they spent too much time in the pool or out in the sun or playing. I know my kids do that. And, sometimes you don't reapply that sunscreen. So you can use it on your kids. Some of these you can use on your kids. You can use it, any skin tone, type, texture. They're all just indicated for that post-sun care. So that's what we're focusing on, is the post-sun care, not necessarily the skin type.
Right.
Right. So it's something that's happened, and now we want to correct it.
So in essence, it's damage.
Yeah.
So the UV damage, there's a radiation, there could be sensitivity, there could be a bit of a sunburn, there could be pigmentation issues, something that we want to be able to correct, address, feed, fortify. So let's begin. So our first one that we're going to talk about is going to be our copper P concentrate.
That's our favorite.
Favorite.
That's probably one of our top favorites for this. Because not only does copper P help address and target that post-sun care, you can use it regularly, you can use it on burns, you can use it for anti-aging, so it has multiple benefits.
Speaking of burns, this is actually a real life situation. So on July 1st was Canada Day. This is last year, not this year, but last year, and we were doing fireworks at home. And I burnt myself. So I had 2 identical blisters that had formed. One of them, I took the opportunity of putting the copper P on, and the other one I didn't. And this is July 4th, so this is 3 days later. And this is just to show you the difference in the before and after, what happens to your skin. There is a way of healing it, there is a way of calming it down, there is a way of correcting it. And the reason why
Manuela, sorry, I have a question. When you applied it to your skin, there's all kinds of home remedies they tell you to do on burns.
Right.
Did you feel any discomfort?
No.
Was it soothing, calming, cooling?
Oh yeah,
almost?
yes, it was.
Good.
Soothing,
Good.
calming, cooling. I find that when you put the copper P on, especially on irritated skin, you do get that cooling and calming effect. And you know why? I believe a lot of it has to do with the fact that there's the zinc in here. So you've got 5 trace minerals with the peptide technology. So these trace minerals are going to energize or calm or soothe, fortify, bring resilience, bring comfort, support the barrier. Also be able to deliver the injury response. So what happens is when your skin is injured, when you have a wound or an injury, your body goes into repair mode or injury response. And the injury response that's naturally innate to us is releasing copper peptides and minerals. So this is how our body heals itself. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to be able to show you the dramatization of utilizing the copper. It also has the signaling that's telling there's an injury here. And then the skin responds, the body responds. So the whole idea about messenger peptide technology is that it sends this message. And that's the cool thing. You don't actually have to have an injury.
Right.
So when you do have one, it's going to help. Your body is also going to help. But when you don't have one, how do you use it as anti-aging, right? So this is kind of cool.
And I love that about copper P. Specifically, I asked about, is it cooling? Is there any irritation when you apply it? I have 2 younger kids, and you know they love s'mores. Who doesn't love s'mores, right? And I know that one day somebody's going to get hurt, but they're always terrified of you touching their injuries, right? They're always terrified, no matter what it is, no matter how many ointments I have, and you know I've done my research. They're always terrified. So that's what I like about the copper. It's clear. It's almost like a gel.
Yeah.
It'll go on. It'll go on so gently to the skin. So even you yourself, if you've burned yourself or hurt yourself, or you know when you get that post-sun redness, you don't realize how long you've been in the sun because you were doing things. Maybe you were gardening, maybe you were boating, I don't know. But then you touch your skin and it's almost sore.
It's sore, dehydrated,
Yes.
and sore.
Yes. So this is great for that because you can even just pat it in gently. You don't have to rub it. You can just pat it in gently, pat it on, and it will do its job.
And it'll do, exactly. So it's got the cooling. It's got. It also has that collagen support system. So it is anti-aging. You can be utilizing it to support your collagen elastin. Remember, the UV. Even if you don't have a burn, even if you're not uncomfortable when you come in from the sun, the UV has already done damage. There's the visible, the quiet damage that is happening underneath your skin. So the UV actually starts to, break down or chew up, as they say, collagen very quickly. And so you want to be able to go in repair mode very, very quickly after that. It's like when you do a really tough workout or something, you want to go in and replenish maybe your electrolytes or your nutrients. Same thing with your skin. You've been outside, and so the UV has now been destroyed or damaged in a way. And if you're under, if we're over the age of 25, you don't have your best collagen. It's not your best collagen. So you really need to stimulate it and protect it and really get in there. So that's the copper peak.
Which is the other reason why it's so great, because it's collagen support.
It is collagen support.
So you're getting all of this in this tiny little guy. So much greatness.
Yeah, the collagen support, the soothing, the peptide technology, the messenger peptide, and you're also going to be getting the micronutrients, which is good. Our next item that we're going to talk about, because we're just going to really focus on 2, we might highlight the other ones, is the Multi-C Brightening Cream. Great product.
People love this. And this is great. I mean, people love it for their face, for their neck, for their décolleté, because here we tend to get that sun-damaged look very, very easily. Ruddy pigmentation, dark patches, redness. So this is great for the whole face, plus it's going to help give you some firming.
It helps with the firming.
Right.
It's going to help with the brightening. This is a typical kind of before and after that we show you with the Multi-C Brightening Cream. Its main goal is to brighten the skin, right? Because it does have that vitamin C. So vitamin C is a cofactor for collagen production, but also it's an antioxidant, and as an antioxidant, that's going to help neutralize free radicals. So when you're looking at pigmentation, this is literally the UV and oxidative stress that has caused the pigmentation, causes this discoloration. And I find that on the décolleté area especially, it's almost like a stain. It just gets to this ruddiness. It's almost like and you can see even here, this is much more pigmented and freckled than the neck hair, almost because it's just laying differently on the body.
It looks
right?
sore, it looks inflamed, it doesn't look comfortable. It doesn't look like a comfortable skin, And in the summertime, you want to be able to sport maybe something that's a little bit lower cut, or maybe you have a really beautiful necklace. So let's clean that up. Put it on after sun care, use it every day regardless to keep getting results.
Right. So this is also important too for your hands, for your arms. So this is literally brightening cream. It's for the body, especially the most vulnerable parts of your body. Your hands, your arms, your neck, your décolleté. This contains vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's going to help with the collagen.
So how many forms of vitamin C? Because I was reading that we've got 5 forms of vitamin C in this.
We do. We do have 5 forms of vitamin C.
So let me know about that.
And there's a reason for the 5 forms of vitamin C. So this one is the Multi-C. And the reason why we do that is because we're going to have a slow-acting vitamin C, we're going to have a fast-acting vitamin C. So we want to be able to give you continuous antioxidant protection. We have a precursor to vitamin C. So what happens here is you're going to have vitamin C acting on your skin at different times of the day, right? So when you put it on, if we only used one form of vitamin C, it was L-ascorbic acid, for example.
Okay.
If you just put it onto your skin, it'll work instantly. And then for the other 8 hours of the day,
What happens?
your antioxidant protection isn't there. But if we give you a multi-C, right, what is happening is that there's one that's slow released, one that's going to work with different enzymes, one that's going to come work with different temperature of your body. So we've done this to be able to give you a cascading antioxidant effect. So it's not just a flash treatment, which is very, very common with antioxidants. Many antioxidants work immediately, not delayed release. And delayed release is really important. Like I always try to explain delayed release this way. If I had a bucket of tennis balls, say I had 20 tennis balls, a bucket of them, and I threw them at you all at once, how many balls would you catch?
If you're lucky, one. If you're lucky.
1, 2,
One.
right? Just say. But I have
Minimal.
the same, right, but I have the same 20 balls, and I take one and I throw one at you every 15 minutes. How many will you catch?
You should catch every one.
All of them. So this is the concept or the benefit of a delayed or slow release system. If you take one form of vitamin C that is supposed to work as a flash form, it's supposed to do that. So it's not a bad thing, it's an instant thing. That's how an instant vitamin C works. It's like taking these 20 balls and throwing them all at once. But that means it's only going to protect you for that first 15 minutes, for example, or right away. But when you do the delayed release, now you've got this all-day protection. So it's important to understand the different forms give different benefits.
So this would be ideal under sunscreen.
Absolutely.
You would want, so you get that extra little level of protection and antioxidant treatment.
You want it, the antioxidant, the boost of the antioxidant. It's going to give you more protection with your sunscreen. Probably makes your sunscreen go on more smoothly as well because you are hydrated. You're not dragging.
Yeah, yep,
right?
exactly.
With your
exactly.
sunscreen.
Yep.
It also makes it more pleasant. And it's protecting your skin too, because it's also protecting your skin barrier, which is something that happens with the sun. So a couple of the other products that have the 20% off of the essentials, one is the Ceramide Pro Lipid Support. That's a serum. The other one is the Ceramide Berry Relief Cream. And the reason why I earmarked those ones or talk about those ones is that your skin barrier is very important. When your skin barrier is compromised, and that's what you were talking about, you're outside, you get dehydrated, you get sore.
Yep.
You need to replenish that skin barrier, but it's not just moisture and it's not just fat. You actually need specific kinds of sphingolipids, specific kinds of fat that go in between the layers to help protect and thicken up your skin. There's this thing called Langerhans cells. They're like the first line of defense for your skin. They're present in the barrier, right? So you need to feed them with your ceramides.
I also really love the ceramide for skin that tends to be prone to sensitivity, redness, and it's redness from external as well as internal factors. So there are people that are allergic to anything, and most times you don't know until you go out in the forest and then you come back all red and irritated.
Yeah.
So copper, ceramide, take those because those are also, so this is, I mean, they're post sun care essentials, but I think they're just like post anything summer, really. Right?
No, it is. It's true. You want that calming and soothing and really protecting that barrier. Because especially if it is sun, but yeah, you could go out there and you get something scratches you. Like even if you get scratches out in the forest or the woods or something like this, that's actually going to break down the skin too. So support your skin barrier. Again, after sun essentials, these are our two. We have 7 recommendations, but our top 2 are going to be the copper P concentrate and the multi-C brightening. Remember the multi for a reason, so you get that delayed release. We also have 20% off Other ones?
Yeah, the vitamin C and ferulic 15% concentrate, which is already loved by many, many of you.
I love it.
Yes. And you can mix and match these. They're all compatible, and that's what I like about Isomers skincare, because you really can't make a mistake. They are all compatible. You can use this as a set. You can use the ceramide with the cream. You can mix in a couple of serums and then do your cream. So it is important to always use that cream over top, as Manuela was saying. You want to put those good lipids back into your skin, seal in and protect that barrier. So they are all compatible. The other one included is the 6XHA Moisture Mask. Huge drink of water for your skin.
Yeah.
Just think about putting like a nice gel, or maybe you've taken it from the fridge. Your skin is sore. You put this on, you put the cream over top, and you're creating what you like to call that moisture sandwich.
Yeah.
So it's intense hydration. Your skin is going to drink it in, and it's going to look better and feel better. So you're not going to have days and days of ruddiness and soreness. We've learned our lesson. You've learned your lesson, hopefully. But now just take the tools that we have available for you and use them.
Well, people don't realize or really don't appreciate the damaging or negative effects of dehydration. Like in our bodies, when we're dehydrated, we don't have enough water in our system, that can lead to other things, right? And the same thing with our skin. So hydration is very important, and then protecting that barrier to reduce the transepidermal water loss. When you're outside in the sun, it's dehydrating you. And if you're still drinking a lot of water and you're not actually putting a topical antioxidant, skin barrier, and a replenisher, you're not really protecting your skin as best as you can. And this is not just for immediate relief. This is also planning for your future skin.
Long-term benefits.
The long-term benefits. Yeah.
The other thing that I will point out is a lot of people call in the summertime and say, I've received my order, I've received my product, it was in a hot box, it's been there for 10 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. These are well protected. They're protected against the high heat, the high cold, the deep freezes. So bring it inside, leave it at room temperature, and the efficacy has not been affected at all.
No.
So you can feel comfortable in using it. But just again, if it's really hot, even to the touch, because I know we've had some hot days here.
Yeah.
Bring it inside, room temperature, leave it there for a few hours, and then go ahead and use it.
Yeah, we stress test our formulations, which is very important to mention. They are stress tested, so they can be extreme heat or extreme cold. Just leave them in room temperature in your home. When you get them, if they are too hot, if they've been left outside, they're going to be fine. You may want to give them a shake.
Yes.
Just a little shake just to get them evened out if they happen to.
Or if you prefer, give it a stir.
Or a stir.
Depends how you like it.
Exactly. Well, we really enjoyed talking about After Sun Essentials, After Sun Care, the things to keep in mind when you are out. We want to be out. The sunshine is good for us and bad for us. So it's only bad for us when we don't know what to do to protect ourselves. So I'm hoping that this has given you some insight and why it's important to really take care of your skin after sun, so at nighttime, and even a week later, 2 weeks later. This is not something that you just take. When you find that mole or the pigment, and then you say, I wish I knew, or I wish I knew what to do before it turned into something else. This is where we want to just give you that heads up. Always wear sunscreen. Use your favorite sunscreen. And the sunscreen you should use is a sunscreen that you love. So because you have to use sunscreen every single day, and you should be using it, especially when you're going out, find a brand, not that a celebrity's endorsing it or you think the packaging or what you have in media. What you should do is you should literally go play with a bunch of formulations. They should be around SPF 30. That's a good number. And it should be in a format that you enjoy wearing, because this is something that you're going to have to wear a lot all the time. So make sure it's the right one for you, right? And I like a mineral-based sunscreen, a mineral sunscreen, around an SPF 30. And I find that's very comforting and soothing to the skin. And
make sure you're reapplying it. So you put it on in the day or in the morning and you leave your house, and let's say you're out all day. Putting it on that one time is not going to be enough. You want to apply it every 2 to 3 hours after toweling, after sweating, after swimming. You want to make sure you are reapplying it. Even if you're not doing any of those things, you still want to reapply it every 2 to 3 hours.
You want to, absolutely, because it does again get used up. And the UV is actually, especially when you're dealing with some of these sunscreens that get excited by the UV, they get tired, they get energy. It's like a battery. They get worn out a little bit, so you need to replenish it. Or a lot of times we're sweating and wiping things off. We're taking product off instead of putting product back on. So that's why you also have to replenish with your sunscreen.
Just make it a habit. Once you start, it's hard to not do it.
Yeah.
Because you'll feel so much better about yourself, and you'll feel good about going in the sun or looking in the mirror after that long day, and you're not red and your tip of your nose isn't, discolored.
And this is why it should be the one you love.
Yes.
The one you love, the brand you love, because it feels good on your skin. It doesn't break you out, doesn't make you feel icky or sweaty or whatever, because you're going to have to use it. It's going to be a partner for you, so pick it that way. That's how you should actually be using your sunscreen.
And then shop our 20% off sun care essentials. Keep them with you, keep them close, because life does happen, and sometimes we forget.
I use the copper P all the time,
Yeah.
all the time. Not just in the sun, vitamin C as well every single day. So this is just part of a really good skincare routine.
I love this for wintertime because I find that it keeps my skin so bright. Like winter, we don't have any light. It's always dark, and I just find that this keeps my skin so bright looking.
Yeah, so you get out
Just
of that
healthy.
ruddiness.
Yes, exactly.
You
So
see?
you look alive. You don't look dull and gray anymore.
I'm trying to say we look dull and gray.
No.
No. Anyways,
This
thank
was
you.
fun.
This
Great.
was fun.
Thank you.
Thanks
we'll
so
see
much
you again
for tuning in.
soon.
Yes, we look forward to your questions and comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about Isomers Skincare and what you're learning here, because we really look forward to sharing our information with you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Isomers Laboratories is from Toronto, Canada. We're cosmetic chemists and we're scientists. So our formulations are proven and they're built on science and technology. As a cosmetic chemist for Isomers Laboratories, we have over 30 years experience in formulating, in understanding the skin and the different needs of the skin, from acne to aging to pigmentation. Everything that we do at Isomers Laboratories is done in-house. So we are the formulators and the inventors. We do the packaging, we do the labeling. So everything is 100% under our control. Nothing is farmed out. That's very important because it ensures that our formulations and the ingredients are the best, that the formulas are followed to the highest standards, that everything is done for efficacy and performance and safety. Our formulations are very gentle and effective at helping to reduce the visibility of pores, deal with the buildup of sebum, and really clean out that skin so you're going to get that beautiful, perfect complexion. If you have pigmentation issues, we have formulations that are going to target pigmentation, even out that skin tone. We also have formulations to protect you from dryness, dehydration, visible signs of aging, and yes, to even help you look your absolute best at any age. So welcome everybody to Isomers Skincare. We look forward to this journey together. Hey everyone, it's Manuela Marchigiani from Isomers Skincare. Today I want to share all the benefits of directly shopping with us through isomers.ca. Everything we do is done in our lab, from formulation to packaging to shipping. This allows us to ensure that our formulas are produced following all the correct standards and that everything is executed at the highest efficacy, performance, and most importantly, safety. We offer free shipping on Canadian and American orders over 100. Our products are priced in Canadian dollars, which means our US and European customers get more value after exchange rates. If you're shopping outside of Canada, you won't have to pay any taxes or duties. Isomers has a rewards program that you can join for free. Earn points on every purchase, product review, photo submission, and much more. These points can be redeemed for discounts off future orders. Plus, get first access to exclusive promos and offers. Shop isomers.ca for clinically proven, science-based skincare, direct from our lab to you.